Welcome to the video demo of Big Monitoring Fabric UDP Replication Service by Big Switch Networks. Big Monitoring Fabric, or Big Mon, is architected ground up for hybrid cloud visibility and security, delivering cloud-style monitoring as a service. It enables IT operators to pervasively monitor all application traffic by gaining complete visibility into physical, virtual, and cloud environments. One of the components of Big Mon is the Big Mon Service Node that offers highly performant scale-out advanced packet services like packet deduplication, packet slicing, header stripping, NETFLOW generation, etc. on industry-standard x86 hardware. Once connected to the fabric, the service node is automatically discovered by the Big Mon controller. Now let's take a closer look at how UDP replication is done using the service node. To send flow records like SYSLOG, NETFLOW, IPFIX, or SYSLOG messages to collectors, every production switch or router has to be configured with the collector IP. Sending flow records or log messages to additional collector requires updating new collector IP for all production devices. This can lead to configuration errors, such as a device not being updated with a new IP or wrong IP address being entered. Also, sending flow data or log messages to multiple collectors increases production traffic. In this example, we have configured our production switches to send SYSLOG messages to a single Wireshark tool. Looking at our Wireshark tool, we can see that we are only receiving SYSLOG messages on one of the Wireshark tools, while the other two Wireshark tools are not receiving any SYSLOG messages. So how does one send flow records, log messages, or SNMP traps to multiple collectors, log servers, or SNMP trap receivers? With the UDP replication feature on the service node, flow records like SYSLOG, NETFLOW, IPFIX, or SYSLOG messages can be replicated to multiple collectors. If flow records or log messages are to be sent to a new collector, then IP of the collector is added to the UDP replication managed service, rather than updating all production devices, providing centralized management for collector IP. Using UDP replication on service node also helps with easing production traffic load. Once the UDP traffic arrives at the service node via policy, UDP packets are replicated and updated with the desired destination IP address and forwarded to the appropriate tools. Let's see how this is accomplished from Big Mon GUI. From Big Tab menu, we select Managed Services, which gets us to the Managed Services page. Devices table gives us information on how many service nodes are connected to the fabric and which ports from the fabric are connected to the service node. Managed Services table shows us all the managed services configured. Since we have not created any service, this table is empty. Let's create the managed service for UDP replication. We give service a name. We will use UDP replication. Then we select the switch service node is connected to on the fabric and the port on which we want to run the service. Next, we select the action from the drop-down menu. We will use UDP replication. Original destination IP address of the UDP packet is first specified along with the delivery port. Next, we specify the destination IP address of the tools where we want to send the replicated UDP data to, which for our demo is additional Wireshark tools. Going back to Managed Services table, we can see that the service has been created, action for the service is UDP replication, interface the service is running on, and the status of the service. Now let's create a policy and forward the SYSLOG traffic from our earlier example to multiple Wireshark tools. We give policy a name, SYSLOG, specify the rule for the policy, we will use any as our rule, select the filter interface where SYSLOG traffic is being forwarded to, and finally, we go to Services menu and add the UDP replication managed service we just created. Going back to our Wireshark tool, we can see that SYSLOG messages are now being forwarded to all our Wireshark tools. As we can see, Big Mon Service Node provides advanced packet manipulation services like header stripping, packet deduplication, and many more which are not available on traditional switching ASIC. By leveraging industry-standard x86 hardware, Big Mon Service Node provides highly performant solution with scale-out architecture. With Zero Touch, Big Mon Service Node is auto-discovered and managed by Big Mon controller, providing single pane of glass management. To try the hands-on lab with Big Monitoring Fabric, please visit us at labs.bigswitch.com. Thank you for watching this video.